Hello, boys and girls. I hope that everyone is doing okay. Happy Eid for everyone. I hope that you've had a lovely Ramadan and I hope that you had a joyful Eid and you enjoyed your Eid and you are still safe. Today we are going to have the last section of Unit 15. It's the writing. Today we are going to explain how to build an opinion essay, how to write an opinion small essay. You're going to find this lesson on your language books, page 132, and you can find the exercises that are related to this lesson on your practice books, page 126, 127. Our learning objectives for today, guys. The first one is to know how to write an opinion essay. Obviously, we are studying how to write an opinion essay, so our purpose when this lesson finishes is for you to be able to write an opinion essay, and the second one to follow the steps of writing an essay properly. So, because if you follow the steps of writing the essay properly, because we have many types of essays. So, if you focus today on the explanation of the proper steps of writing the opinion essay, you will be able to write it perfectly, guys. So, both of the objectives are complementing each other, none is dealt with by itself. I would recommend that you watch the video. You take the link, copy it, put it on your YouTube, and watch the video. This video will help you to understand how to write an opinion essay. It is a really fun video to watch. But I need everyone to open up page 132 if you have the book. But if you don't have the book, please look at the screen. It will help you to understand what is an opinion essay. Guys, from the name, opinion essay. Essay is group of paragraphs that we build with each other to make up a whole text. This is an essay. So in essay, I have more than one paragraph. I'm writing more than one, two, three paragraphs. Okay. An opinion, in this essay, from the name, I am expressing my opinion. Expressing my opinion. Let's read in the box up top the page, page 132. When you express your point of view, it is important that you make your opinions clear. It is also important to think about other people's points of view and to be as fair as possible. Guys, in an opinion essay, I'm writing about my opinion. I'm expressing my opinion. In other words, I'm expressing my point of view, what I think of something, whether I am with an idea or against it. For example, TV. Are you with TV or against TV, watching TV for like many hours a day? Social media, mobile phones, are you with or against that technology? So many things in life that are arguable. We need to express our point of view about them. We need to express our opinion about them. Now, to express our opinion, we can say it to people, but to write our opinion objectively without being biased, that what needs some steps to do. Now let's do the exercises on the page one by one for you to understand how to build a very perfect opinion essay. And specifically today, we are going to talk about the opinion essay that expresses advantages and disadvantages of something in life. Okay, so let's start with it. Number one, discuss what sort of fast food can you buy in your country. What can we buy in our country? What can you buy in the UAE? What can you buy in Jordan? What can you buy in Egypt, in Pakistan, in India, wherever your country is? What fast food can you buy in your country? Let's all agree that we have KFC, we have McDonald's in every country. We have Hardee's, we have Popeyes, we have pizza places, pizzeries, and you know. Uh, so It's more than one place that sells fast food. We can get fast food wherever. Number two, as a class, make a list of advantages and disadvantages of fast food. Advantages and disadvantages. I think we are familiar with advantages and disadvantages. Advantages is the good side of something, disadvantages, the bad side of it. So, what is the good side? What are the good sides of the fast food, and what are the bad sides of the fast food? Let's look at the example here. Advantages, it is very cheap. So we all agree that fast food is very cheap. Disadvantages, it is high in calories. It has a lot of calories on your body, okay? So I have made a small schedule that will appear right here on the page up top to the right corner, as you can see. So the first thing, the first very step to do or to build your opinion essay, the advantages and disadvantages opinion essay, is to write the advantages and disadvantages of the thing that you are going to express your opinion about. صح? So guys, I have built my own. It's gonna be a small one. So as you can see right here, I've put the advantages on the left, the disadvantages on the right, the advantages and disadvantages of the fast food. So the cost, it's cheap. This is an advantage. The convenience, you can find it everywhere. This is an advantage. But the disadvantages, that it cause heart disease and it causes diabetes. Okay? So those are disadvantages. Let's see how I built my opinion essay over those advantages and disadvantages that I have figured out. Number three, have a class vote. Decide if you think fast food is good for you or not. So, if we were in the class, we would have had a vote to decide that it is good or not good. But let's think about it. If eating too much fast food would get you diabetes or heart disease, would it be good? For myself, because I am going to write the opinion essay expressing my own opinion, I am against it. Not with it. I don't think that it's good. Number four, write an argument in favor of or against fast food. Support the point of view of most people in the class. So I will write, I'm sorry, I will write an opinion essay based on my opinion, okay? And my opinion is that I am against fast food. So let's see, guys, let's see what are the steps. Look at those steps. Those are the steps where you, um, or the tips that will help you write your opinion essay. First, state your point of view clearly at the beginning. Let's see. Fast food, also known as junk food, is very popular in many different countries. There are advantages and disadvantages to fast food, which will be looked at in this essay. So I have built an introduction, guys, telling people or the readers that I am going to express my opinion about fast food. Okay? Begin a new paragraph. Give several reasons to support your point of view. And begin another paragraph. Be fair. Give one or two reasons which support the opposite point of view. And the last thing, write a final paragraph. State one or two more reasons which support the majority of your class opinion. Guys, let's see. This is my first paragraph about fast food. You have two choices, either to start with a paragraph, the introduction is to include your opinion, or for the introduction not to include your opinion. Okay, if it includes your opinion, it must be so brief. You don't want to go into details in the introduction. But for myself, I would prefer not to put my opinion in the introduction. I would just put the cause, the thing that I am talking about, the thing that I am arguing in favor or against, for the reader to know what I am talking about. So the reader now knows I'm talking about fast food. I'm going to talk about advantages, disadvantages, and I am going to look at those advantages and disadvantages and build my opinion over them in this essay. Let's look at paragraph number two. Here, in paragraph number two, the body, So we have finished with the introduction, the red paragraph. Now the blue paragraph is the body of the essay. Now in the body of the essay, the body can be one paragraph or two paragraphs. If your advantages and disadvantages or the ideas that you want to talk about are a lot, it's better to divide it into two paragraphs, the body. But if the ideas are few, then it's enough to do it in one paragraph. And looking at our ideas, the advantages and disadvantages I have, there are only four. So no need to go for two paragraphs. One paragraph is enough. But look, I state the advantages and I state the disadvantages for everyone to know what are the advantages and disadvantages, and for me to be fair in my writing and stating my opinion. I cannot just state my opinion and say I'm against it and state the disadvantages and that's it. But some people would say that it's tasty. This is an advantage. You're being biased. You're not being fair. So I need to be fair even when I state my opinion. Look at it. The first advantage is the cost. See? The first advantage is the cost. Fast food is very cheap, so you can buy a burger for only a few dirhams. This is the first one. Now, the second one is convenience, right? I continue. Another advantage is the convenience, and I explain about it. There are fast food restaurants everywhere, and you can get your food very quickly. Good. Now, I have finished with the cost and the convenience. Now I want to move to the disadvantages. I use some linking words or transition words. There are, however, I used however to show the opposite side. I might say, on the other hand, there are disadvantages. On the other side, there are disadvantages. Or I might say, on the contrary, there are disadvantages. But I have chosen one word, which is however. There are, however, disadvantages to fast food. It is very bad for your health. Research has found that junk food is linked to heart disease as well as diabetes. So, as you can see here, guys, I am giving the disadvantage and I am explaining about it. You cannot just say the cost is a disadvantage and the convenience, I'm sorry, advantage, and the convenience is an advantage, and that's it. You have to explain because without explanation, your opinion is missing. Okay. And the last paragraph, it's a small, teeny, tiny, small paragraph where you sum up or brief up the essay by stating your opinion in other words and briefly. Look at how I stated my opinion and I showed which side I am with. Despite the advantages of fast food, I think that it's a bad thing and that people shouldn't eat it. So, from this small essay, we figure out that I am against the fast food. Okay, guys, that's it. That's how you build your opinion essay. That's based on advantages and disadvantages. Just to sum up, guys, in the second page, just to sum up, guys, on page 127, I asked you to remember this page because it's gonna benefit us in the opinion essay, and here it is. Look, just to sum up, first step, always think about the advantages and disadvantages of the thing that you are arguing about, and you state them. So here she is talking about TV. Okay, about television. My teacher asked me to give my opinion of television. I made a list of advantages and disadvantages to help me plan my talk. Because you cannot say that you're against or with or in favor, yani, unless you have advantages and disadvantages in your hand. So, first step, always advantages and disadvantages. After you list them like this, second step, you build up an introduction. Introduction stating your opinion in it. I think television is a good thing. I have several reasons to support my point of view. See, it's a small introduction, line and a half. That's it. And the body here is it is two paragraphs. The first one is she is talking about the reasons why she is in favor of television, and the second one, she is talking about the opposing opinion, where what people say, for her to be fair, as we agreed. And the last paragraph is the conclusion. She is stating her opinion again in other words. Okay, guys? So that's it. A table of advantages, a table of advantages and disadvantages, an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. And that's how you build up your opinion essay. Now, on your workbook, guys, or practice book, on pages 126 and 127, I would like you to do those pages. Read the pages, they are really easy. It says make your own list of advantages and disadvantages of zoos. Try to think of at least 5 points for each. So I need you here to write me 5 advantages and 5 disadvantages of zoos. Easy, just write advantages and disadvantages. Number 2 says, write an argument for zoos or against them. Use the page opposite to help you. Now we need to write an argument on this page. Okay? Here are some points to help you. And then you continue. Zoos are they good? Are they bad? I think zoos are good, bad. I have several reasons to support my point of view. So if they are good, my first reason is that. Where do you get your first reason? If they are good, you get your first reason from the advantages. If you say that they are bad, you get your reasons from the disadvantages. Okay? My second reason is another reason why I think zoos are good is that, and you continue. So if you think they are good, you need to use one advantage here, and another advantage here. Then you go, some people do not agree. They think zoos are bad. They think, and you get one disadvantage from the 5 that you've written on the other side. However, on the whole, I think zoos are. You again say you think that they are. If you thought that they are good in the beginning, then you finish up with good. If you thought that they are bad, you finish up with bad. And if you used 3 advantages here, you use the fourth in the conclusion. If you use 3 disadvantages here because you think they're bad, you use the fourth here. That's how you build up your opinion essay. It is easy, guys. I hope that everyone understood how to build up an opinion essay. Please, for better understanding, do the writing exercises page 126, 127 on your practice books. We have just explained them now. And please answer the quiz on Google Classroom if there was a quiz. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me.